It's another Raw video from your favorite YouTube scout, Draft Raw Authentic. Yes, I am finally here making another video. And like I said, it's a Raw one, so there will be no edits. Now, I just put out the video that I made last night. It was an update video, and I also want to apologize for the lack of videos. I actually explained why there has been a lack of videos, so I apologize for that. Over last week, last Saturday, I put out a video about Raiders Khalil Mack, and I got a lot of hits on it. Also, I got some new subscribers, so if you're new to the channel, please, work with me here. I'm getting better at this. I started this year, 2018, back in March, and I have been going ever since. I am a guy, like I said in my last video, I'm a person that literally, I go over every team, not just my favorite team, every single team in the league. So you will get a video of your favorite team if you're watching this channel. Anyway, this video is not about what I was just talking about. It is about the quarterback prospects of the 2018 NFL Draft. Now, I got plenty of videos that I talk about, different quarterback prospects and everything like that. At least two of them, I believe. And then the rest, obviously, after the draft, which teams picked them. And when I talk about those team drafts and, just go over what I thought about each team's draft, you'll see that as well. But this is going to be a prediction video of what these quarterbacks may do as they enter the NFL in their rookie year. Now, the biggest problem with this year that is not like other years, first, most years you get at least 2 starting rookie quarterbacks. Maybe 3 sometimes, maybe, but usually 2. This year, it's literally just 1. And what I mean when I say that is that I'm not saying that none of these guys are starters. I'm saying that week 1 of their rookie season, there's only 1 guy starting. So I will talk about that guy, Sam Darnold, and then I will go over some of the other first-round quarterbacks. I'm not going to try to go over any other quarterbacks that I picked later in the draft. I'm going to just try to do the first-round quarterbacks and the ones that I think will have a chance later on in their rookie year to be able to start. Saying that, guys I will be going over will be Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, and Baker Mayfield. Josh Allen, I'm a little bit, weary about him. I think that they will put him in a starting role at some point, but the weariness comes from the simple fact is that Nathan Peterman will be the week 1 starter and not A.J. McCarron. If it was A.J. McCarron, I'll feel a little better saying, okay, Josh Allen probably is not going to get to play in his rookie season. But it's Nathan Peterman, which makes me believe that A.J. is not that good, and you would rather, if you're the Buffalo Bills and let's say Nathan Peterman doesn't play good, which is probably more than likely, you'd rather put out a guy like Josh Allen. So now just getting to it, Sam Darnold, the biggest prediction that I think that, what he will have during this season as being a week 1 starter, and if he doesn't get hurt, he should start throughout the whole year. I believe that he won't actually pass for 4,000 yards. Now, I do believe that he will pass for over 3,500 yards. I think that he will actually be in the high 3,000s. I believe in 38 or 39. So I do believe he'll get close, but I don't think he's going to pass for those many yards. I think the Jets are going to try to rely on their running game a lot more. And of course, they got that great defense with a lot of different pieces over there. So I don't think they're going to ask Sam Darnold to do so much because technically I don't think, even though I think Sam Darnold is the best quarterback in this draft, I don't think he's exactly ready to being that all-pro type of quarterback, a guy that you would hand over the keys and just say go. I think that there was literally only 1 quarterback in this draft that, honestly, it would just hand him over everything, like what the Falcons did with Matt Ryan his rookie season, stuff like that, or Andrew Luck from the Colts, where you just hand him the keys and he can just go. And he's a guy in Josh Rosen that won't start. Now, to get back to Sam Darnold, I believe that it's going to be about 3,900 yards. I don't believe that he's going to pass over 25 touchdowns. I think he's going to be between 18 to about 24 touchdowns this season. I think the interceptions are actually going to be pretty high. I think it's going to be the mid-teens. I think between about 13 to about 15 interceptions. I don't think it will go higher than that. If it does, then, I mean, obviously that 13 is a lot still, but you're looking at a rookie guy. I think it's going to be between about 13, 15, 16 or whatever. I think that he's going to have a solid rookie season, but I don't think he's going to have a great rookie season. I think he's going to make some amazing throws and amazing plays, but I don't think it's going to be I don't think he's going to be as great as the Jets wanted to be year one. But I believe that as time goes on, in his rookie season, he will get better. I think that his first half stats will probably look worse than his second half. I think his second half, he's going to explode onto the scene, and he's going to prove why he is a starting quarterback in the NFL, and he could be the future for the New York Jets. Now, going over to Josh Rosen, I believe that Sam Darnold, Sam Bradford eventually will probably get hurt. That's what I believe. And if he doesn't, I don't believe in Sam Bradford at all. Anyway, I think that they definitely want to put Josh Rosen out there. Josh Rosen is the best pure pocket passer in this draft. And I just believe that, when he does get the chance to finally start, I think he's probably going to have similar numbers to Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold actually started all games. That's what I think. I think that, but I also believe that maybe it'll be less yards. I think it'll be just under 3,500, or, I'll say between about between about 3,000 to about 3,500. I think that that's where he'll be. I believe that the touchdowns, like I said, will probably be the same, and I think the interceptions actually will be a little similar. I think that his highest would be about 13. I think his lowest will probably be about at least like 8 or 9 or so like that. I think that he's still going to be a rookie, and he's still going to throw his interceptions as well. And he's one of those guys that, it's one of those things where Josh Rosen has to stay healthy too, and that's his biggest problem. And that's why he's not starting. One of the biggest reasons why he's not starting for Arizona Cardinals, because he has to stay healthy. But if he gets the chance and he gets to be able to play a lot of games, at least 10 games, and be able to stay healthy, I think that he's a guy that could really put himself out there. Now, if he does play just 10 games, then that 3,000 to 3,500, I would think more, between about 22 to about 2,800, but overall, I think that Josh Rosen, if he gets that chance to start early on, he will put up similar numbers to a Sam Darnold in playing less games. Then we can go over to Baker Mayfield. Another situation where he's not being able to start. Tyrod Taylor is the starter for the Cleveland Browns, but it's one of those situations, again, Hugh Jackson, he wants to win. And if Tyrod Taylor is not playing as good as he should, then you have to put it to Baker Mayfield. I feel as though Baker, when it does come to time, I feel as though within the first 5 or 6 games when he'll finally get in, I think that he'll have numbers that will actually be pretty darn good. I think they are going to rely on the running game a good while, because I think Tyrod actually needs a running game to play pretty good. You do that for a guy like Baker Mayfield, and you can have a really explosive offense. I think that he passes for over 2,500 yards, but less than 3,000 yards. I think that he actually has a lot of interceptions, a lot of touchdowns and hardly interceptions. Let's say that he starts about, the last 10 games of the season. I can see him having around at least 18 to about 22 touchdowns, and I can literally see about 4 to 7 interceptions. Seriously, I think the interceptions would be low with a guy like Baker Mayfield, and I think that he does a pretty good job and prove that he can be a pretty good player in this league as well. And I think that between like a Josh Rosen or Sam Darnold with a Baker Mayfield, I think that he's a really good quarterback for the NFL as well. Now, Lamar Jackson is a situation. I'm a Ravens fan. I already know what's going to be going on. He's not going to really start. He's going to have some plays here and there, but I would just say this. I'm not going to go over stats with him, because I don't believe that he is going to be able to get the chance to actually be the starter for the Ravens in the 2018 season. And then last but not least, Josh Allen. Like I said, we got the Nathan Peterman situation. That means that he probably have a better chance to finally, get that starting chance. And I will do it as this. With Josh Allen, if Nathan Peterman plays bad for like the first 2 or 3 games, I think that he starts like the last 13 to about 12 games, which will be pretty good. I don't think he does I don't think he does good at all. I think he has a low touchdown, low interception. You just throw low touchdowns but low interceptions. I don't think that he gets above 15 touchdowns. And when it comes to the interceptions, I think that I can see him passing for like at least 7 to like 11. So if it's like 15 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, I can see that. And even passing yards, I don't see a lot of huge numbers for a guy like him. I see possibly, just over 2,000, 2,100, not nothing over 2,500, or at least to about 2,600, but nothing over that. That's where I think he will be. I don't think he has a great passing season as a quarterback. I think that it's going to be very just kind of pathetic in a way. And I'm trying to use a different word. I don't want to use pathetic. I'm trying to use a different word, but I can't think of another word. I just don't think it will be that great. I'm not a huge fan of Josh Allen. I have a video on him which I talk about why I'm not a huge fan of hhim. And if you want to really know why I'm not a huge fan of him, check that out. But basically, overall, when it comes to all of these quarterbacks, I think that at least, most of them will have a pretty solid year. But we don't know who's going to start because at least 3 of the 4 quarterbacks that I really was putting out there, they may have a chance to start because of bad player injury, but who knows? Because they're not starter week 1. Sam Darnold is the only one that's a starter in week 1. So we'll see what happens with that. But those are my predictions for the quarterbacks in the 2018 NFL Draft and this season for the 2018 season. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If this is your first time watching me, please subscribe. If you didn't like what I had to say about a certain player, please comment and please share this video so other people comment, and we can all debate and we can build this whole draft community. Once again, this is Draft Raw Authentic. I thank you for watching. Goodbye.